Now students, in this video I will show you how can we find out largest number from an array. So let's take suppose example of 6 numbers and I will find out the largest out of them. So 6 number in the sense there will be 6 partitions in the array variable, fine, and the index number will start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and the entire variable is suppose no variable, fine. Now suppose the values what I am inputting here is suppose say 5, suppose say 4, 8, 9, 1 and 3, fine. These are the number I kept. So how the logic or what will be the logic to find out the largest among them? What I have to do at first, you understand the concept, thereafter we can go for the programming, fine. So at first what we have to do, we have to take one variable. You can say the variable name is result. Okay, so result variable will hold what? Will hold the value of first location. The value of first location. The value what you kept in the first location, that will be stored in result variable. So how it can be written? Now result equal to no of what? 0. First location is always 0, so you put it as 0. Understood? So why? Because of we are doing this, because the variable we need to compare with other numbers, fine. So that because of we have to store the first value, whatever it might be. So in our case it is 5, so the value n of writing n result equal to n of 0, the value will become how much? Result will become how much, students? It will become 5, it means. Now let's start with the comparison. Now let's go for the comparison. So how? The first number as we stored in the variable result, it will get compared with the next number whether it is smaller to it or not. We are going to find out the largest, that because of the first number what we stored in the variable result, that will be compared with the next number, means the next index, that is 1th index, to check whether the result is greater than to that or not. If it is greater, and this line how we can write in C++? How we can write in C++? We have to write here how? Now if result is less than no of I, okay. So is this number, is 5 is less than to this number? No. So it means it will continue. Continue means it will continue with the next. Now it will check whether 5 is, means result is less than to the next number. In this case what will happen? It is yes, because 5 is less than to 8. So if it is yes, what will happen? Now this 8, the number will come to this place. So this will become 8, fine. 8, the number will come to here. So how it can be written in C++? Now result equal to no of I. It means if the number is winning, if the result is winning, we are asking for less than, if the result is less than to n of I, so if it is yes, then only the transformation will be done, means the transfer of the variable from no of I to 0, to result will get done. So now the present value of result is what? 8. The present value of result is what? Now it is 8. I am rubbing and writing it again so that you won't have any confusion. So it is 8, fine. Now this 8 will get checked with whom? 8 will get checked with the next number. Is this result is lesser than to this? Yes, 8 is less than to 9. So if it is okay, if it is yes, then this 9 will stored in where? In result. So next value of result will be what? Now it will become it will become what? 9. So this is the process will continue till last. Is there anyone who is lesser than to 9? No, na. So at last who stored in result? 9. So result is 9. Means the answer is 9. So out of the 6 number, we found that 9 is the largest number. So let's go for the coding now. Let's go for the coding of the program. Okay, so let's go for that. Okay, so at first, how many variable we need? First question should come to your mind that how many variable we need. We need here 3 variable. One for index, that is int no of 0, no of 10, sorry. As 10 number we are going to input, so no of 10, comma, index and comma, result. 3 variable you need. Fine. Now we have to input the numbers. We have to input the numbers. So cout, we have to do what? Cout, enter numbers, enter 10 numbers. Okay, this I didn't wrote properly, I made it roughly. Fine. Then what you have to do? For loop you have to apply here. For what? I equal to 0, then I what? Less than 10 and I plus plus. Fine. So now what you have to do, students? Now you have to start inputting the numbers. So for input the numbers, we have to take what here? Cin. Then what you have to do? No of I. We input the numbers. Okay. Then you close the bracket. So the input part is done. The input part is done. Fine. Then what you have to do? Now you have to start with the main process part of the program. So that is result equal to no of what? I. It means no of 0. It means the first value of the array will come to result. Thereafter you have to start the loop again for going for the comparison and all. So you start the loop here for I is 0. Sorry, now no need to start with 0 because 0th place number already you stored in index, so you can start with 1. Then I less than 10. When you watch this video, watch carefully, watch mindfully, students, because as I am using sketch to explain you, so some of the concept, some of the handwriting is not coming mostly nicely, so please take care of that. You watch with my audio message also, so that you will be able to understand properly. I equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. So now what we need to do, as we are going to find out the largest, we have to use the less than symbol. So how you can write? Now if result less than no of I. Okay. If it is yes, then result will have the value of what? Value of no of I. Okay. No of I. Give semicolon. Fine. Otherwise nothing to do. Just close the bracket. And at last you print cout what? Cout what? No of I. Cout what? Now result. Because result is the variable where we kept the values. So now let me show you everything in one screen so that you will be able to understand the program. So let me explain the program from the beginning once again. So if you have any doubt, it will get clear, students. So at first I took no of 0, I and result, 3 variable. Then I took here cout input enter any 10 numbers. Thereafter what I did, I started the loop for input. This is for input. I did int I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus and cin. This is what the number get inputted in this case. Then what I did, the first number itself I stored in the variable result. Fine. Now the duty of output is what? Now it will process, it will actually, this is process, this is not output, this is process. So what the process is doing? Now it is starting the loop from 1th place and continuing till 10 I plus plus we did. If the result is less than no of I, if the result is less than no of I, then no of I is getting stored in the variable result. No of I is getting stored in the variable result. So this process will continue until unless the I is bigger than 10. Fine. When I, until unless it is less than 10, it will continue. When it will become bigger than 10 or 10, then it will stop doing the job, stop processing. Then it will come out from the loop and it will print result. This is what the concept of finding largest among 10 numbers. Hope all of you get cleared this concept. Thank you.